Good morning, guys. Back at the job site. I think I've come up with a good plan on how to make those columns work a little better with what I'm trying to do. First things first, got a brand new Diablo blade. The other one's getting pretty hard to push through that lumber, so we're going to switch that out and we're going to get started. Here we go. Alright guys, tips and tricks. Here we go. I think I've showed you this before in past decks, but this is how I do my corners on my pressure treated decks. I always measure from the front back. You get a nice little overhang here with a lip, and then you only got to cut one board. Your second board will run right past your first board then, or your pole. Then you only got to notch one board all the way down that run. And then also what I do is I take this drill bit, countersink, and pre-drill these two here so you don't get crack out. So, one little tip for you today. Guys, I got 6 courses of decking on here now, so I got this somewhat ain't gonna move anymore. I hate leaving this green treated sit without decking on it because everything moves around to us all the time. So I wanted to get some decking on there. I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna cut all my posts to height, then I'm gonna start building the 2 new columns here and get those ready. So that way when I take that roof loose, I can do one side at a time. That way that'll be done right away. I don't want to leave that roof sit on just stilts too long. So. I went and got my 2 pump jacks here. I'm going to put a couple boards up there, set up the pump jack, the jack right off of this kind of wall down there. We're going to try and lift it. I checked it for level and it's down about 1 inch. I'm going to try and get like 1/2 or 3/4 up, get some of that out of there, and see where we can go from there. Then hopefully we can get our columns. I think they're just going to come right out, and then we can set our other columns back in there. Alright guys, I got it jacked up and I took about 1 inch swale out of this, or it was leaning down this way about 1 inch in the front. I got it jacked up just a little higher than that because I know it's going to come back down a little bit when I put my poles back in, but you can see here there's nothing there now. They're ready to fall off, so. Well, I got the columns in. I'm glad that part's over. It's always nerve-wracking when you're jacking up a roof and you know there's a lot of pressure pushing down and things could pop out and move and collapse. So glad that part's done. Get my rest of my stringers boxed in here so I can continue on with my decking now. What's up guys, that's it for today. I can show you exactly how this worked out down here. Boxed around these columns and they sit right on the footing down there, so they're going to be nice and solid and they're not hooked to the deck at all, so this whole thing can float if it needs to. Worked out really well. That'll hold these columns right in place. I'll never go anywhere. And I got this roof leveled up across here again now. was hanging down about an inch. So thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.